Please welcome Barbara Corcoran. I love this mint green on you.
It's a money dress.
It's a money dress. I like that. It's a money dress. And you know what else is money? Congratulations, because I am such a fan on season 15 of Shark Tank.
15.
Still around. Like, did you ever picture in your life that, you know, you come from real estate, Barbara, but did you ever dream that you'd be a TV star?
Never. It wasn't something I aspired to. When they came to me and asked me to be on Shark Tank, a new show called Shark Tank is all they gave me the information. I said, I don't fish. But I got on the show, and I have never left. It's been 15 seasons.
So being on the show, has it just changed your life?
Well, it's taken the privacy out of your life. You know, I don't go anywhere where somebody doesn't ask me for a selfie.
Oh, really?
Always. I'm in selfies, and I don't wear makeup, so I don't look good. Not so good.
I would think that everybody who sees you, they would ask you advice on, like, do they ask you advice on real estate?
No, but they pitch me ideas, and I always tell them I can't listen to you because of ABC's contract.
Okay.
Which is true. Thank God I have that contract.
That's a good one. I can't say, I wish I could say that. I can't listen to you. It's ABC's contract. I'm not on ABC, but, oh, my goodness. I have to say, when I look at Shark Tanks, one of the reasons I love is the dynamic between you and the other sharks.
We love each other.
Yeah, you really do, and you have a good time together.
Most times.
Most times you do. I did not know that Mr. Wonderful was a cheapskate.
Oh, he's a cheapskate.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about this.
Now, let me tell you a story that will prove the point.
Okay.
You won't differ with me at all. He comes to my house. I invite him for a small dinner. I said small dinner.
Okay.
Comes to my house. He brings 4 guests with him. Strangers that I didn't invite. He just picked up along the way.
Right.
So I'm about to get annoyed, but then I see he has a giant red bottle of wine, one of those big suckers, this big. He's holding that, and he said, do you know I paid $3,000 for this bottle of wine? I said, let's open it. He said, no, I just brought it to show it to you. He brought it back home.
What?
Then he drank my wine, ate my food, as well as these strangers. So I'm like, he said, and you know what else? He invited me out for dinner to teach his daughter a lesson on how to be successful. And I said, sure, I'll come.
Yeah.
He stuck me with the bill.
Are you serious?
He's cheap.
But did you pay the bill?
Of course, because I wanted to tell this story for the rest of my life.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you know, it's so funny because now you're having guest sharks on the show. So you got celebrities. They are always popping up on the show. But now, are you a fan of the guest sharks that come on?
I wish I hadn't brought that up. The only guest shark I like is one going out the door because I know why they're there. They want my seat, and I don't want to give it to them.
Oh, they're trying to get your job.
I don't like any of them. But there is one guest shark. I've been really hustling trying to get her on the show, which is Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, Whoopi.
She would be phenomenal.
Now, why do you think Whoopi would be phenomenal?
A lot of good reasons. She has a big heart, as you know.
She does.
All right, she's really good at sizing up people, and she tells it like it is. That's good TV. She should be great on the show.
She does. And
I
Whoopi,
give her my seat.
You would give her your seat?
Temporarily.
Okay. And Whoopi, you can tell when you're making her mad because she get that face like she gonna explode. So, you know, Whoopi is a good one. Now I know that all the guest sharks aren't bad because I could see there was one on there that you looked like you was grooving on. Mr. Kevin Hart.
Crush on him.
Yeah.
You cannot believe Kevin Hart. He blew us all away. He was smarter than all the sharks put together. He came on the set. We expected comedy because we all love him as a comic.
Yeah.
But he's a genius. He was like a walking computer. He did numbers faster than Mark Cuban.
Really?
He negotiated like he had been doing his whole life. He blew us away. In fact, he was so good we just stopped and stared at him. We forgot we were sharks.
Really?
Yeah, our boss had to come at the break and say something.
Kevin was that good.
He's a genius. Don't underestimate this man. I have never met a smarter businessman in my life.
Wow, that is so crazy, Kevin. So it's like, but that's very sexy to me. Did you think that was sexy?
He's too short for me.
I would say the same thing, girl. He would laugh like crazy. Now, you have been married. We were talking about marriage. You've been married to your husband, Bill, for 35 years. 35 years.
Yeah, that's right.
So now Sherri Lee Rouse said that she doesn't live with her husband. How do you keep your, she says they see each other every 2 weeks. That's the secret to their success. Now, how do you keep stuff spicy in your marriage?
Oh, after 35 long years?
Okay, all right.
My idea of spicy is have a good Scrabble game and have some Chinese food. That's it. Yeah, that's it. It's not spicy after 35 years.
It's not spicy after 35 years.
But I did invite him into my bedroom just to tease him up and say, come on in tonight, because we have separate bedrooms side by side, so he visits, which I don't like. But I said, come on in tonight, I have something special to show you, and I showed him my sleeping machine.
Oh, wait a minute.
He'll never be back.
This is what you look like?
Come on, baby.
And that's the way you said it. Come on, I got something to show you.
He will never be back.
He will not with that CPAP machine on.
He's staying in his room.
You know, I started following you on TikTok, and I saw that you have over 1 million followers on TikTok. Like, this is what I love, because everybody was dressed like Barbara Corcoran at your party. You guys dance together. You're a bear at doggone Walmart. Like, you are up for anything.
It's a lot of fun, but you know, there's another motive to the whole thing. People should take TikTok seriously. I'm building my business on TikTok because everybody at home really wants to know what you really like.
Okay.
And you can't do that on a show like Shark Tank. You're a shark, you're in a role. But on TikTok, you could just be all the things that you are, and people really accept it.
So they really like it. They know the business part of it, but they get to see the real, like, is this the real Barbara Corcoran on TikTok?
Well, people like truth, and they can sense truth. You can't put anything over on people. They're a lot smarter than you think you are. So if you act yourself, they see it, they get it. If you're not yourself, they really see it and don't like you.
Oh, okay. So this is how you use TikTok.
Yeah.
But then I have fun watching your TikTok.
I have fun filming TikTok.
Now, Barbara, you have a rag to riches story, and so it is time for first job flashback.
I love this section.
Yes.
Good.
So you started out as a waitress at the Fort Lee Diner in New Jersey.
Yes.
Okay, because everybody has their first job story. Now, you were there. How was it when you were a waitress?
Well, it wasn't a very good job. I was a good waitress, no doubt about it. But I was competing with the blonde bombshell at the next counter, and I'm not exaggerating when I say she looked like a dead ringer for Dolly Parton.
Really?
She had 2 giant breasts like this.
Okay.
Right? And she had a trick. She would carry 2 coffee cups double stacked in each hand, 2 more on her chest.
Oh, my goodness.
And hip through the door. I couldn't make that up, you know.
So she was getting all the tips.
She was getting all the tips, but I asked my mother that night, I was upset. I said it wasn't fair. She says, there's no such thing as fairness, but men like a virgin as much as they like a blonde bombshell. So I tied ribbons on my pigtails and started competing with her, and I started getting more tips.
You started getting the tips.
Yeah.
When you I love how your mother said life isn't fair, and you made it work. So you were there at the Fort Lee Diner. You met your boyfriend there.
That was an important boyfriend.
And he helped you start your business.
He was my first boyfriend, and when I looked at him when he walked in the diner, I swear to God, I knew I was going to lose my virginity within the month. And I did. And
You did?
And it wasn't like I was saving it. It's just nobody asked me for it, you know? But why he was so important is because the following year, he loaned me $1,000 to start my real estate company.
Really?
And if not for that diner job, I would not have met him. I don't know how my life would have really panned out.
And you might have still been a virgin, too. Who knows, girl? Till you met your husband.
I wouldn't have been, for sure.
Okay. So he gave you $1,000 to start your real estate business. Whatever happened to your boyfriend? Did you stay together?
Well, he married my secretary after 7 years, so I know, but she married her tennis instructor.
Okay, so she left him.
Yeah.
He's got to be beating himself up because you got an empire.
I don't really think so. He stayed in business. We divided the business. He stayed in business. I went on to sell my business at $66 million. And to his credit, he sent me a congratulations note.
He did.
Yeah,
All right.
good guy.
Oh, my gosh. Barbara, I love it whenever you come back. You got to, like, stop by more often. We
I'm
want to
coming
see
tomorrow.
you. Okay. Thank you for being here, Barbara. I love you.
Interview. Congratulations, second season.
Oh, thank you.
It's the hardest one.
It is the hardest one.
Her second season.
The second season.